Okay, so it's Minutes with BJ. So today we're doing something a little different. I want to teach y'all something. So even myself, I'm trying to get better at documenting instead of presenting something, a certain atmosphere to get out Minutes with BJ. So this is the kind of stuff that I give the girls, Erica and Vanessa, a lot of times, different things to think about. We challenge thought processes so that we grow together, not only individually, but corporately, okay? So because of that, today we're gonna ask the question, what are you hustling for? Okay, so ideally to hustle is you should be hustling towards a reason and not just because. So it's not fun in order to take time away from your family, sleep, relaxation, TV, all the different pleasures that we enjoy in this life. So you need to be hustling for a reason. Okay, so the reason that you need to be hustling for would be for two things. Number one, to get yourself out of the financial burden you put yourself in when you were ignorant, that we all did, when we didn't understand money, we were just blowing money on nothing. And number two, for your future. Okay, so your future needs to be determined by you, and that's what you do is hustling. So most people, we have a job because of the financial burden we put ourselves in, and yet when we talk about hustling, it's not to go buy more stuff we do not need or money to go waste, but it should be meant for us to now go do something with the money for our future. So I'm gonna give you an example of my work plus my hustling and what it's doing for me. So instead of like the normal dynamic of people work, you put your money in the bank, and then you pay all your bills, and that's it. That is for your present. That is not for your future, okay? So what are you hustling for, okay? So over here, this dynamic here, I'm using myself as the example, obviously, is that this is my building, these are my businesses, and these things, even though I have to deal with my future, as I build them, it still does not qualify as hustling. Hustling is the extra. It's the side. If this is the meat and potatoes, this right here is like the ketchup. It's the mustard. It's the extra thing that I'm now doing. That will be your hustling, okay? So with building my future, this is trucks, B logistics, 2 detail, okay? Now what I do with these things is all the avenues of the money that are created from these two here, obviously I have bills to pay. This is gonna be representation of the bills to pay, okay? And any amount of money I have extra, because I don't blow money on anything, I'm probably the cheapest person on earth, probably. Being frugal is a gift, it's a talent that you need to perfect. So after I get done paying all my bills for my house, pretty much every single dollar that I can have from this point, I go and I reinvest it here into the No Limitations brand. Why? Well, it's because my money that I place here can be multiplied by the way I see fit. So not an IRA, not a bank account, going in with somebody, 10%, 5%, 3%, that's not doing anything. When I put my money here in No Limitations, I take a certain amount of money, invest it over here, make products that I think that are cool, pretty much things that I want to wear, and I turn around and sell it. Because a person that's generally a hustler, they can actually sell. So I can sell pretty much anything at all. So because that's something that I'm good at, that's a gifting that I have, I'm using that for my future under my hustling. So let me give you an example. So let's say I have to pay all my bills, no matter how much money I make over here, I pay all my bills here, and so let's say I have $1,000 left over after I pay my bills, okay? Now if I take that money and put it in B Logistics, and not just in the bank, because the bank is not gonna give me anything for my money, I take my money, put it over here into something else that's gonna make me money, I can now control at what percentage this money is multiplied. So if I spend $1,000 on something in a brand, I can now go sell it for 200% more, which would be double, up to 800% more, based on my margins that I have now created within my brand. So say if I use this shirt, for instance. So if I sell this shirt for $20, but it cost me $5, what is that? I made a huge jump with the amount of money that I had, and I went around and resold it. But that's me investing in me. So I take this high percentage of money that I made off of this initial money that I was gonna do nothing, and then it turns all the way back around and it comes back to me based on my future. So you work, you pay bills. You need to have some avenue in which your money is going to if you're gonna say that you're hustling. You take that hustle money and you multiply it, putting it in something for your future. Then you can set the parameters how you see fit in order to produce the money at a high rate that now comes back to you. This is what we need to understand to be financially free. Tell the job, shove it. I don't want to work anymore. I want to spend time with my family. I only want to work 3 hours a day. 10 hours, whatever you want to do, you need to understand you need to set up something for your future so you can write the ticket for your own life. So we have to break the cycle of work, pay our bills here, and then come over here and squander the money. This is a trash can, because now every dollar we make, trips, going out to eat, hanging out with friends, going to the movies, doing all this stupid stuff we're doing over here, and we're just burning our money that has nothing to do with our future. It's just sustaining our present. That's all it's doing, okay? So even though I'm a consumer, all of us consumers, we buy stuff. I got a whole bunch of stuff on now. But for me to now scratch that itch for myself, this is what each one of us need to figure out how we do it. I now take this money that I would normally blow, set it on fire, make something here exactly the way I want to, the exact type of quality, and I'm getting it for pennies on the dollar. Pennies. So, I hope you guys got some out of this, but the premise is this. What are you hustling for? If you're hustling so you can waste more money, you're wasting your time. Hustling should be for your future, not your present. Let's get it.